What's going on, YouTube fam, and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be talking about expat know-it-alls. What does that mean? Well, exactly what it sounds like. Expats who think they know it all. Now, to get a little bit of context, I had previously made a video about expat Facebook groups that talked about the way they work and the good things about them, the bad things about them, if there's a gift or a curse, whether you can get good information, meet people, network, the whole 9 yards. But then there were people who were unsavory, unpleasant, and how to avoid all of that. But I was looking at this and I was doing some observing, and I thought this would be a topic that would be good for you all out there because, there's a lot of people, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, any social media, that, they expatriate to a country for a certain amount of time, right? And they think they know every single thing about the ins and outs and how things work, and they're the authority on whatever said country, and their word is golden. You know what I mean? Like, it can't be challenged. They know what's going on. They know all the answers. Let me tell you, not everybody knows all the answers. Not one person on this earth knows all the answers to everything, okay? So basically, this is a little bit of, I want to say advice. It could be if you want to take it that way, but just to show you all and give you some examples, let you know how some of these expat know-it-alls operate. Forgive me, I got my neighbor there washing clothes or whatever. But anyway, let's get into it. So there's a lot of expats that will have like YouTube channels, and I've seen some of them, and even some of them that I have respect for, that I like, that put out good content. But some of the things they say are wrong. Not a lot of the things they say are wrong, just some that I've seen. And I'm not going to name any specific names, but I can give you some specific examples. For example, there was a situation where I was watching a YouTuber I've been following for years, and he's based in Mexico. I'll just say that. There's quite a few, so, But anyway, and this was a live stream. I want to say this was over a month ago. And somebody had asked them in the live stream about a type of insurance policy that a bank makes you take out in order to open an account. Now, I know about that because I had that policy when I opened up an account at BBVA, Bank. And it was just some like little weird insurance policy. After a few months, you just tell them to take it off. It's just a money grab. But anyway, so this guy is very knowledgeable about Mexico, and I respect this guy a lot. But that wasn't the first time I've seen him say things. But somebody had mentioned in the chat, it was like, oh, what about this insurance thing? About getting a bank account. Do you know about that? And he just kind of brushed it off. He kind of laughed at it and said, what? That's not a thing. I don't know what that is. I never heard of that. That's not a thing. That's not, I don't know. No, that's not a thing. So because he hadn't heard about it, it's not a thing. So other people were like, yeah, I heard the same thing too. Like, you know what I mean? And then I saw that and I'm like, no, that is a thing. The bank I signed up with, I had to do that. You know what I mean? After I just got my residency. So that was one example, and I seen him make other ones, but he's a solid dude. And, that was just one little thing. Sometimes we say things that we think we know, but we don't. I'm guilty of it. I'm not perfect. But one thing I can say is that some of these people are religiously giving out information like they are the authority. For example, if you're going to Colombia, there's people out there that I've seen, and I follow people who all over, expats that have channels, blogs, Instagram, whatever, Twitter, you name it. And they're like, oh yeah, but I've been living here for a year. I know everything about this place. Or I've been living here for 2 years. This is how it is. Now, of course, the longer you live in a place and the more people you meet, the more you travel around the place, the more you learn. Of course, you're gonna know a lot, but you're not gonna know every single thing, especially if you're from a different country. Okay? So what I want to say is that be very wary when you're like looking at some of these YouTubers on there. Like, for example, if I say things on this channel, I only speak about things that I know. And if there's a point where I may say something that I think is, I'll tell you, I think it's that, I'm not sure, or something like that. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say, no, it is that, if I'm not sure myself, you know what I mean? Because I got to keep it real with you all. You come here for information. You come here because you like the content. I need to be trustworthy and let you know what I do know and what I don't know. But a lot of people out there will do that. They'll tell you it's like this, it's like this. For example, I think I did this on another video, but I'll tell you right now. For example, there was one where, I forgot where I was reading it. There was some blog post or somewhere, and it was like how to blend in Mexico. Oh, don't wear shorts because Mexicans don't wear shorts. So you want to look like the local. Now, why it's not bad to look like the local? Some places you go, they're going to know you're not a local. That's just what it is. Look at me. I'm darker skinned. They know I'm not a local. No matter what clothes I wear, I stand out. You know what I mean? And it's not a bad thing. It doesn't bother me, not even one bit. But they're like, oh, don't wear shorts. I've seen many Mexicans wear shorts. Yes, it's very common, most common for them to wear jeans and long pants. I've seen plenty of Mexicans wear shorts. I've been all over the country. I've seen it. You know what I mean? So it's not like it doesn't exist, or it's like an anomaly. You know what I mean? So people will say little things like that, and they think, oh, well, I lived in Mexico for 5 years. Like, well, if you lived in Mexico for 5 years, I'm sure you've seen people wear shorts. Like, you've seen it. You have to have. You know what I mean? So like little things like that. I mean, they'll say, oh no, it's this like this in this particular subject. And then, you know, they'll put videos out, they'll put content out, they'll put posts out, you know, tweets, whatever. And people are just taking it as gospel. And they're like, oh, well, he said that. He's lived there for 4 years. He knows everything. No, don't ever think that. Now, there's some people out there that really know their stuff. I'm going to tell you that right now. There's some people out there that are doing their thing. They've put in the work, the research. They're really in tune, and everything they say is on point. But you got to be wary. If something sounds a little bit off when you're hearing one of them talk about it, I have a question. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Is this real? Let me just do a little quick Google search. Let me ask this person. Let me join this group and see. There's a limited resources out. We got the internet. It's free. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's a lot of expat know-it-alls. And that's not just on the internet. Like, you could come to any country, whether you're going to, I don't know, wherever you're going. You can go to Kazakhstan, and there's an expat community in Kazakhstan, and then they'll think, oh, I've been living in Kazakhstan for this long. This is how things work, and I know every single thing, and then, you know, not necessarily, you know. There's a lot of ins and outs in every country in the world, no matter how big or small, and it's impossible to know everything. So even if you meet even in person, you meet them on an expat group in Facebook or something, or Instagram or whatever, you follow them on YouTube, just know that a lot of information is reliable, and you'll get to know, you'll be able to see after you watch these people, what they show you, and you can compare that to what your research is and what you experience if you go to these places, and you could be like, okay, well, that was legit advice. Like, I can trust this guy to give me the right, or girl, you gotta be inclusive. I can trust this person to give me, you know, the real deal of the ins and outs and, you know, quality content. So I just want to make a video about that. Always do your research. If something seems fishy, even if the source is super reliable, it doesn't hurt just to click and see, hey, let me just double check this, because sometimes we're human. Sometimes we get things wrong. But some of these people out there think they're immune to it, and they know it all. They're like, hey, listen, I'm the resident expat. I know what's going on. I'm the authority. This is what it is. And I've seen it time and time again where they get things wrong, and it's just like, come on, man. Come on, man. Serve your audience properly, all right? So that was my video by Expat Know-It-Alls. And at the end, do your research. If especially if something doesn't seem right what they're saying, do your research, you know, find out for yourself. And even if it does seem legit, it doesn't hurt. Like I said, simple Google search, see what they're talking about. And if it checks out, you know these people you could trust. And these people like myself or anybody else that you follow that you know that puts out consistent stuff, you'll know whether you are trustworthy, we are trustworthy or not, just by the consistency in everything we say and what you find out and what you see out in the world or experience, okay? So, yes, so those expat know-it-alls, they don't know it all right? Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video and found it informative. I thought it was an interesting topic to talk about. If you all have any suggestions, 178 subscribers, y'all are legends. I appreciate every one of y'all. Even if you just click the video and take a look, even if you click like, whatever you're doing, it's appreciated. So I'm going to sign off right now. I wish you all safe, what am I saying? Stay safe out there, all right? More videos coming soon. I was trying to be poetic. More videos coming soon. I appreciate you all. Take it easy, and I'll catch you on the next video.